Welcome back to the Stratford End, everyone. Here we are, the latest Manchester United news, and I am your host, Sashin Johnson. Subscribe to the channel, please. I did a couple of research notes, and I definitely saw that about 96% of those who watch my videos are not subscribed. Please hit the subscribe button, like the videos. It definitely does help me and the channel out. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I really do appreciate it, and thank you in advance for doing so. So let's get into the news. So a massive week, as I said in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it. And more news has broken out, some good and some bad. So let's get into it without further ado. So Simon Mullock from the Mirror has come out and said that Klaas-Jan Huntelaar's presence in London this weekend suggests a deal is close. The talks went well, and the feeling on both sides is that Lisandro Martinez will join Manchester United in time to go on tour. So, as I said in the previous video, we are in advanced negotiations with Lisandro Martinez and his camp and Ajax. And of course, we know Ten Hag is pushing to get Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United. So, good news, considering the news we had about Ronaldo wanting to leave and the type of turmoil and, shall I say, upsetting factor that might be towards the club, towards Ten Hag and the squad, as a distraction. But the club has said that he is not for sale. But he did also say that he wants Manchester United to be ambitious. And we'll speak about that later on in the video. But it is good, to see that we are making inroads towards signings. Terrell Malacia, of course, Fabrizio Romano has come out, and as I have said, yesterday he was arriving in Manchester, and today he completed the second part of his medicals. That being said, Fabrizio did say that his contract signing will be today, and we will officially announce him as a Manchester United player. However, Cristiano Ronaldo's agent, George Mendes, is exploring options for him, but there's still no agreement with any club for him. Manchester United are aiming to complete 5 signings by the end of their pre-season tour of Thailand and Australia. Now, what I want to speak about now is very, very important. So, like I said, Ronaldo wanting to leave, wanting to be ambitious, wanting to compete at the highest level, once again, wanting to win trophies, wanting to be part of a winning team. That in itself, hearing that we know for a fact that we are getting Malacia confirmed today officially. We'll probably see pictures and hear interview quotes, but that will all be later on in the day. We know for a fact that Frankie de Jong is also close to joining Manchester United. Now hearing that Lisandro Martinez is also close to becoming a Manchester United player. Ronaldo's warning, as I said, has done the job. The club have picked up their pace in terms of their transfer business. And now we are seeing progress with the players that Ten Hag wants. And the amazing factor is the fact that they are all Ten Hag's first choices. Perhaps not so much Lisandro Martinez, but Timber dug his own grave. He could have still been coming to Manchester United, but probably listened to the wrong person giving him false information. And now, he may have missed an opportunity to come to Manchester United. But nevertheless, let me read to you this from Fabrizio Romano himself. He says, Cristiano Ronaldo wants to see more ambition from United. As I said, he believes that United need at least 3 to 4 important players as soon as possible. Ronaldo admires Erik ten Hag, but he believes the problem is the level of the playing squad at Old Trafford. Guys, he's upset about the level of the playing squad. Fred, McTominay, Maguire, etc. You can name a few players in our team. Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, Axel Tuanzebe, Wan-Bissaka. If you want to mention more players, you can. Those are just a few that Ronaldo and us know for a fact are not good enough to play for Manchester United. Now, Ten Hag can improve on maybe 1 or 2, but not all of them. Some of them have reached their ceiling. Some of them are not supposed to be signed for the club. But here we are. And Ronaldo says he needs to be ambitious. The club needs to be ambitious. He wants the club to have 3 to 4 important players signed to the team. It's already happening. Terrell Malacia, yes, he might be competition for Luke Shaw, but he probably will become our first choice left back. Frankie de Jong, a quality player that will come in. I still believe so. We're still getting Lisandro Martinez. As I said in this video, he is only a few days away. They want him before we go on tour Friday. So Erik ten Hag wants at least Martin is done, Frankie de Jong, Malacia is done, and potentially Christian Eriksen. There needs to be 4 signings at least going with us on tour. And that is the 3 to 4 players that Ronaldo is speaking of. Improvement on the squad, improvement in the quality of player, the caliber of player at the club. Ronaldo needs to know that there is quality behind him so that he can do his job freely. And with us getting a Malacia, a Frankie de Jong, Lisandro Martinez, and of course there's still Anthony that we are also targeting as a winger. That in itself is the quality players that Ronaldo wants United to sign. Now we may not be competing for the Champions League or the Premier League, but there is opportunity for winning of trophies with the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Europa League definitely as a way to go into the Champions League for the following season. But this is also a trophy to win. Now, convince Ronaldo to stay, or he chooses to stay, and that is a trophy that he will look to want to win. I'm sure Erik ten Hag will push the team to win one of those 3 trophies. And who knows? I'm not saying we're going to compete for the Premier League, but what if that opportunity arises? Football is crazy. Anything can happen. But as I said, Ronaldo wants these quality players in early so that he knows what is the ambition of the club. He knows that the club is backing Ten Hag. He doesn't have a problem with Ten Hag. He doesn't have a problem with the club. He wants the club to be ambitious. He wants the Glazers and the owners to spend money on top quality players, backing the manager with who he wants so that he can build a competitive winning team, a quality team for Ronaldo to be in. Now, as you see in the thumbnail, I said in inverted commas, let him leave. There are some players at the club that wants Ronaldo to leave. I did say there Ronaldo misses his first day. That in itself, he is not at training today. It has been confirmed that Cristiano Ronaldo will not be at training today. So the meeting I spoke about in the previous video does not happen today. And the reasons for that is Cristiano Ronaldo's absence from training today has nothing to do with his desire to leave the club. And this was requested a few days ago due to a family problem. He will still have a few more days until he returns. And that is from Manu Sainz, which is also a journalist in the UK. So, hearing for a fact that Cristiano Ronaldo's not being at training today has got nothing to do with him wanting to leave is a sense of calmness. It's a sense of respect towards him. We know just a couple months ago he lost a child. So give him the time that he needs. And we should definitely try and understand this particular aspect. So that's why he's missing training today and probably for the next couple of days. But I do believe he will still be on the tour to Thailand and Australia. Now, as I said, some players want Ronaldo to leave. And this is reports from The Athletic, from Laurie Whitwell. Leaks. Exactly what Erik ten Hag does not want. Leaks, negativity, toxic mentality at the club. I said he wants 9 players sold. More are going to get sold after this news broke. So sources close to United players. Now you can pick and name who are the ones who have leaked this information. But it is disgusting. Absolute idiots. Poor, weak mentalities. It is no wonder that we had such a crap season last season. But listen to this. So sources close to United players told The Athletic that Ronaldo's exit would liberate some of his teammates and allow them to express themselves again. Almost as if a weight should be lifted from their shoulders. Sorry, would be lifted from their shoulders. I'm sorry. What? You telling me they blaming Ronaldo for the crap season that they produced, for all the nonsense and the absolute weak performances that they showed? It's Ronaldo's fault. Now they want to say if he leaves, there'll be better players. What a bunch of losers. What a bunch of idiots. And this is the type of players that the board and Glazers want at the club. They need to be sold. Whoever it is that broke this news out, whoever it is that decided to be this toxic and negative towards Ten Hag, disrespecting him, and Ronaldo and the club and the fans, you definitely need to leave. Definitely. I pray and I hope that you don't start for Manchester United come this season. That you are not even part of the squad going on tour. Because you, whoever you are, is just an absolute idiot. Blaming Ronaldo for your own weak mentality and weak performances. I feel ashamed as a United supporter that I have to support someone like you. And whoever you are, I hope that you do not play for Manchester United again. Just a moment. Guys, absolutely brilliant news. David Ornstein has just confirmed it. Christian Eriksen has verbally agreed to join Manchester United. That's definitely going to get a video of its own. And I will definitely bring that to you here on the Stretford End immediately. Guys, as I said, Cristiano Ronaldo not training today has got nothing to do with his desire to leave. We are close to agreeing a deal with Ajax for Lisandro Martinez after Klaas-Jan Huntelaar was in London this weekend at the Manchester United offices. We definitely know that Terrell Malacia will be officially announced and confirmed as a Manchester United player today, as said by Fabrizio Romano. But guys, we go from absolute turmoil in terms of emotions to absolute pure elation with hearing now that Christian Eriksen will be a Manchester United player. 4 players for Erik ten Hag to potentially have on his pre-season tour and when we leave on Friday. Terrell Malacia, Frankie de Jong still busy incoming, Lisandro Martinez, and now Christian Eriksen. Anthony still to come, and perhaps another signing as a bonus, whether it be another attacker or another midfielder or probably a defensive midfielder. But Christian Eriksen has agreed to join Manchester United. Guys, thank you for joining me in today's video. Subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson, from the Stretford End. Till we speak again soon, Red Devils. Bye-bye.